betrayer, betrayer. There is a whisper. Please, let the head of state decode this. They want the whole throne. Now they can kill, steal, and destroy just to have that. Because what they were expecting was not given to them. There is a whisper and a plan. The Lord gave me a specific prophecy to talk to the head of state. The Lord gave me this message for you and the people of Cameroon. Pray, the head of state. Pray, His Excellency, President Paul Biya. Pray against betrayal in your cabinet. And this betrayal, if it happens, what the Lord showed me, it will be disastrous for the people of Cameroon. I mean us, your people. It will affect us negatively. The people will suffer. There will be bloodshed. The economy will go down. Everything will go down. We don't know which side to choose. If the Lord is backing my words, whatever I say here today will happen. When the Lord speaks, the wise listen. If you are a Cameroonian, please make sure you share this particular prophecy. Let this prophecy reach the head of state. I may not have the means to reach the head of state with this particular prophecy, but if we can push it for it to reach the head of state, then it will be a really good thing to help the nation for stability. The nation needs stability. The nation needs peace. It is our duty as prophets, as pastors, as ministers of God to begin to pray and intercede for the nation, and that is what I have been doing. I will give this prophecy. This is what the Lord showed to me on the 17th, this breaking morning at 3 a.m. The Lord gave me a specific prophecy to talk to the head of state. I want to put this prophecy with wisdom, so that it may not be taken in the other way or looked in the other way. I would have loved to really sit and begin to write letters, to begin to try to reach the head of state so that he can get to hear the voice of God, get this prophecy. But what the Lord is showing, it is urgent. That is why I am making this record. Because if I begin to take that time before the head of state can even get this prophecy, the event might have already happened. It is a warning from God. I know the head of state, you love hearing the voice of God, and the Pope just visited Cameroon. The Lord gave me this message for you and the people of Cameroon. Pray, the head of state, pray, pray, His Excellency, President Paul Biya, pray, pray against betrayal in your cabinet. And this betrayal, if it happens, what the Lord showed me, it will be disastrous for the people of Cameroon. I mean us, your people. It will affect us negatively. Pray. Please, let this message be widely shared. It takes a lot of boldness for me to stand and even give this particular prophecy. A lot of boldness. Check my track record when it comes to international prophecies. If my words are from God, whatever that the Lord has revealed to His servant will happen. But if I'm speaking from my own mouth, I will fail woefully. The country needs stability. I see betrayal. His Excellency, the President of the country, President Paul Biya, I have been praying for the nation of Cameroon, and this is what the Lord is showing me. I see, is this a recruitment? Are these new placement of new authorities? I see new ones being recruited. People were given positions, and when these positions were given, there were some people too, they were unsatisfied. And I started seeing whispering. They were whispering among themselves. As they were whispering, another one, that is the third ear, begins to hear that whisper. And when the third ear begins to hear it, it was not comfortable for the third ear because it sounds like betrayal. That third ear wanted to bring this to the head of state. But these other two that were whispering, they made the third ear look like a fool so that he could not have access to bring this betrayal to the head of state. I will not put it plainly. I will speak in parable. I pray the Lord will give His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Cameroon, President Paul Biya, the discernment of heaven to interpret and decode this particular message. When somebody has access and many assignment has been given to that particular person, as human beings, they begin to aim for more than what they deserve. And what they didn't plan for to happen, happened. Someone else received what they think they deserve. And when that happened, they got angry with that particular position that was given because they thought they would be the one to take that position. Now, they want the whole thing. It's parable. They want now the full break, not the one that they were given to. They want now the full break. Now, this is where it becomes disastrous. They planned their evil, and it happened. Their evil plans finally worked. But among them again, I see greed. They were fighting among each other. And this fight affected the whole nation. The whole nation was affected by this fight from these greedy people. we should pray for this. There is a parable we always say, when two elephants fight, the grass suffers. So this is where Cameroon as a nation needs to stand up and pray for this. I bring this because of the people. I see them suffering because of this two people, this tussle of power. I would have loved to just put this plainly the way it is. If the head of state would love that I should give it the way the Lord has presented it before his servant, I would gladly do this privately. But what I'm saying it in parable. Betrayal. When you give a child a bread, you give the child bread, the child begins to look for the whole full bread and wants everything. And they can do anything to get that full bread. Betrayal. There is a whisper. Please, let the head of state decode this. I know he is a man of wisdom. Because of the sake of the people, Cameroon, pray. Things like this, I will hardly sit and just come and say, I will hardly bring it. But when the Lord decides that his servant must speak, then I have no choice. I am only a servant. It takes a lot of boldness for me to stand and give out this prophecy. Check my track records when it comes to prophecies, internationally and nationally. So why is the Lord showing this? Because of the people of Cameroon. Just because of the people. Because when greed, they begin to fight among themselves, the people will suffer. There will be hunger. There will be starvation. There will be bloodshed. The economy will go down. Everything will go down. You don't know which side to choose because greed is speaking. I have spoken in parable and I will still repeat again. When someone has become too close with power and so much assignment has been given to that person, just like Satan, they start admiring the throne, not because they have good plans for the nation, but because of their own selfishness and greed. They want the whole throne. Now they can kill, steal, and destroy just to have that, because what they were expecting was not given to them. There is a whisper and a plan. Please let this message be shared widely. I am not a politician. I am only a prophet of God. Those who love God, who love light, they will love to hear the truth. I will only pass and reveal what God has spoken to me, his servant. If you are a Cameroonian watching this, pray for your nation. Pray for the people. Because whatever that affects the head affects all. But when God sometimes allows somebody to be in a position, it's for a reason. Because the other side we may want is disastrous. The other side is disastrous. It may not only be a problem with the top, it will be a problem with the bottom. I mean us. Even though as a nation, we are always praying for change. We are always aiming for change. Let that change be a good change, not a wicked change. We should not move from fry pan to fire. This is what the Lord is saying. I speak in parable. Let us prefer fry pan than fire itself. I believe God will give His Excellency, the head of state, to decode the mysteries of heaven. I know he's a man that loves God. If he can bring the Pope, he can also want to hear from the prophet in his own country. Don't despise your own. Listen to the voice of God so that we can change what is coming. I would love to really sit and decode this plainly if I'm given the opportunity, because of the love for my people. Whatever, I would love to do this. It takes a lot of boldness. I don't know if a prophet has a freedom to make speech and to pass the mind of God. Whatever consequences that come after making this video, glory be to God. I have done what God has sent me to do, and I'm ready to go to take the punishment from here. Let glory be unto His name, the one who has called and sent me. If I'm a prophet of God, whatever I'm saying here will happen, but we can change it. But if I've called myself, I will fail woefully. If you're a Cameroonian, share this prophecy. Let it be widely shared. I cannot do it all alone. I love the people, I love the nation, but I cannot do it alone. I cannot. But when 2 or 3 gather, we can push and the echo will reach the head of state. Let us push this. Please, for the safety of the people, that is what the Lord is saying, for the good of your people. If you love your people, you love the neighbor, you love your country, please, let's do this. We need change, but a good change. Let us manage what we have. I speak in parable, because while searching for better, we may even go and get worse and begin to cry. Oh, we wish. Oh, we wish. Oh, we wish. The throne is not meant for those who have greed, who want power, but meant for those who are ready to serve the people. That is the word from God. God bless you. Please, share this. Share this video. Let it be widely shared. If you love your country, let it reach the head of state. I am only a prophet. I will say what I will live to see accomplished. If I'm a prophet of God, you will see everything I've said here come to pass.
Weeks later, the man of God continued to emphasize his prophecy concerning Cameroon. These were his exact words.
You remember the word of the prophet. I see a great loss for this nation. Bloodshed, division. They need peace and stability.
When two elephants fight, the grass suffers. Remember the word of the prophet.
On the 5th of July 2026, the servant of God, Senior Evangelist Terence, gave a shocking prophecy concerning the future of Cameroon. He is a man God has been using to speak his mind not just in Cameroon, but the world at large, and he has been accurate with his prophetic declarations through the Holy Ghost. These were his words concerning Cameroon.
I see a great man who will betray nation Cameroon. What is coming to affect us? Remember the word of the prophet.
And from every words he spoke, he reminded us to the power of the prophet's words. Remember the prophet.
Remember the word of the prophet.
And this were the words of the prophet concerning the nation of Cameroon.